For the most passionate and arguably the most long-suffering supporters in the land, today is a day when there is hope of jam for tea. And this is the team they look to provide it. Rory McMenemy makes just one change from the side beaten here by Millwall in the league last Saturday. That's Dave Swindlehurst coming in place of the injured Eric Gates. 6 of the side have played in a Wembley final. As for United, they come here with their FA Cup winning team, with one exception, the absence of Mark Hughes, who is suspended. There is, though, a late change in the 11th man, who is Clayton Blackmore, instead of Colin Gibson, who turned an ankle in training and who has been ill overnight. And the inclusion of Brian Robson, a gamble or good sense to play your best player, speaks volumes about United's approach to the task. The referee is Colin Seal, who comes from Carlisle. There were people queuing at Roker Park as early as 9 o'clock this morning, and the cash gates were closed half an hour ago. United in the blue strip, attacking the goal to our left, and they win the first free kick for that challenge on Kevin Moore. Robson, who scored in the league fixture here between these two sides just 14 months ago, when Sunderland came back from 2 down. Swindlehurst. Kennedy is going to give an early touch to Bob Boulder. And like his opposite number, Gary Bailey, is wearing tracksuit bottoms. The pitch certainly playable, but hard. Swindlehurst. This is Pickering. Atkinson inside, corner. Really didn't set himself, I don't think, but a corner one even so. This up on the near post, away by Brian Robson. Benison, not a bad try. Just didn't come down early enough for him. Being the manager, unmoved in the stand with the red scarf. Wallace, Maguire across. Rory McMenemy looking into the sun. It's a major problem for watchers from that side. Chance for a better cross. Came off Robson. And well away by Moran from the feet of Swindlehurst. Proctor finds Atkinson. Referee calling that evens. Wallace, Benison, Moran across, a bit of a push and shove. Kennedy, but the whistle has gone. And Gary Bailey, the first goalkeeper into any action. And the ball really ricocheted off him at great pace. Two early shots of the game have both come from this fellow, former Sunderland captain. Play by Stapleton. Blackmore. Thought he was obstructed. A lot of first-time passes, it's nicely done by Jesper Olsen. Not so much by Clayton Blackmore. Atkinson gets himself in front of his fullback very neatly indeed. Strachan showed it and took it away. Right side, man outside him, who is Stapleton. Two in the middle. Robson going across to take the corner. Same combination for United. Whiteside and Stapleton in the near post area. McGrath in front of the goalkeeper, Strachan further over in the 6-yard box. Play by Blackmore. Pickering's header. Dive in by Kennedy. Oh, well left and well blocked. McGrath, Brian Robson, field for handball, and Robson incensed. The only person we could possibly have seen among the officials was the linesman on this side. The referee didn't have an earth there being able to see that. But Robson had no doubt at all that Benison handled the ball. Blackmore, half off Pickering, surely an offside flag. Well, it's given for the push, but Bob Boulder then found himself faced by two players from the opposition. The linesman was level, so presumably they weren't offside. Clearance, away by Moran. Atkinson. Burley. Swindlehurst. Good cross by George Burley. And so the first half ends with the score Sunderland 0, Manchester United 0. Well, there can be no question, I think, that the hardness of the pitch and the slightly slippery top surface contributed greatly to the rather harum-scarum first half. The league match between these two last season here, all 5 goals came in the first half. This time we start the second half with a clean sheet. George Burley, Wallace, poked away by Whiteside. Wallace. Swindlehurst had moved on, so might have been a bit more testing. Offside against Stapleton. Swindlehurst, Atkinson, McGrath with a donkey flip away and Pickering over the top. Bailey had come for it. Atkinson got it past him. McGrath running towards his own goal, flicked the ball away in donkey style. And Pickering flashed at it, and as a result the ball went high into the crowd. First real escape. Well reached by Agbula. Sunderland poised to make their substitution. And 9 is the player to come off. Ian Wallace. And he's replaced by Howard Gale. Stapleton. Robson goes on, leaves it. Olsen! Well, he had a clear view of the goal. Maybe he was a little surprised to receive the ball, because I'd be surprised if that was a deliberate dummy by Robson. It left Olsen in the clear. He poked the shot wide. McGrath. Strachan. Staverton allowed the time to cross it. Strachan, it got deflected, good save. He did really well then, Bob Boulder. The ball was deflected by David Corner and he had to adjust and just tip it away with his fingertips. Kidman. Well collected by Blackmore. He just couldn't get his shot away. Robson. Positive Venison again, a bit of trouble between Venison and Robson. And the referee has gone to talk to the linesman. Don't think the England captain liked the challenge. And to be truthful, it seemed to me that Venison was a little bit quicker than Brian Robson on that occasion. And there was certainly a reaction involving the two players, and I think the England captain may well be booked here. Irritation which is to be punished. He's going off! Sensation! The England captain is sent off. I can only think that he talked too much when Colin Seal was explaining to him that he was going to book him. Quite unbelievable. Brian Robson, who's been so determined but a little het up to tell the truth all the afternoon, in the end is dismissed. 11 minutes to go. And of all the possible outcomes of his return to the game, who would have thought of that? Unbelievable. And so United down to 10 men with 11 minutes to go. Look at Ron Atkinson. A mixture of being bemused and thoroughly sickened and extremely irritated. It's a United ball. Strachan. Agbula, chase for Pickering, couldn't take the bouncing ball.
This is a police message to the Monday United supporters. You will be directing our police officers to the party to return to the railway station.
On by Proctor. Atkinson, what a good challenge by Moran. But here's Swindlehurst. They're queuing up in the middle. Gale completely missed this kick. Well, Sunderland, it has to be said, have had their chances and they've muffed them. And they have to go for a replay. The two managers shake hands. And one has to admire the way United collectively got themselves out of a problem. when they had their skipper sent off with 11 minutes remaining. Up until that moment, the pitch was winning the match. But Sunderland had chances in the end, particularly the one that fell at the death to Howard Gale when he completely missed his kick. So a replay it is, but Colin Seal will be one of those to have made the headlines here, and the other man, the principal in the whole piece, the England captain, Brian Robson.
Well, not a lot to say about the result there. Sunderland tried hard and deserved the replay. So did their fans. But the game revealed the length of the road Laurie McMenemy and his lads have to travel to catch up with the Uniteds of this world. Not a pleasant task now for me, but it has to be said. It was noticeable during the game that Brian Robson was, on more than one occasion, guilty of showing dissent to the officials. As England's captain, and at a time when football is desperately trying to restore its image, I do think Brian has an unmitigated responsibility to set the best possible example on and off the field. At the ground and at home on television, those watching do not like dissent to the officials. It's ugly and it's unnecessary. And to follow that constant niggling this afternoon by kicking an opponent, and that's what he was sent off for, is inexcusable. It demands an instant apology and a public undertaking to be the decent professional we all know him to be underneath today's uncharacteristic cloak.